Baby, don't hurt me. Don't hurt me. No. I think that was me. Probably was. Changed the layout of the book multiple times. You want the baby shiny in your part? That's your second baby shiny too. Bring these to the front of the catalog now. Like it's at the back. Really? You have no money? Yes. I have a lot of Pokemon cards. I have a lot. EXs, the full arts. Oh, that is an SAR. Okay. I'm trying to like categorize my Pokemon. You got some Pikachus? Yeah. I just put some in the box. Hold up. Let me see. I got some good looking Pikachus too. Oh, yeah, here they go. Hold up. Yeah. Got my 3 big Pikas. The Eevee section. And trainers and stuff. You know. Putting them together. Making sure they all hit. Oh yeah, you like the big butt Pikachu. Okay. Okay. Live your life. They got a lot. You want me to run through them? Trying to categorize now. See, big Pikachu. Yo, your homeboy coming? Yeah, I don't think he's in the sleep. I don't think he's into sleep. Alrighty. Hit that like, hit that subscribe. I have Charizard. Which one? I need the black one from Palday and Fates. That's the one I'm looking for. Charmander. Rare Candy. Rigger. A toy gun. Octopus. Can we get a charger? No charger. Shit. It's alright. It's okay. Charizard will come another day. That's how I'm feeling about this Charizard. Charizard 330. And I have Mewtwo. That's dope. Somebody just said some wild stuff. That was mad sus. Let me show y'all though. I'm gonna run through the briefies. Take a trip down to Travelers. Hit that like, hit that subscribe if you see a card that you like. I got a couple of those. And remember, if you want something, say something. You know, we can get a trade on. I'll sell you something. But I got a lot of extra cards to send people. So if y'all want anything extra, you better let me know. I have a lot of extra cards. Yeah, just make sure you hit that sub before you ask me about a card. You feel me? You hit the sub, I'll look out. Hit the like, we right. Hit the like and we right. Get a sub, show some love. Hit the like, you doing right. You feel me? This the first book though. This is just the EXs. I got the full arts in a whole different book. This is just a bunch of EXs. Which y'all want to see them full arts? Them full arts is definitely lit too. I gotta move that to the big binder. Yeah, and I pulled all these, so. Like I said, they my EXs. Whoa, 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 whoa. Gotta fill these gaps in. Yeah, them Eevees at the front. I ain't even pull out my EX binder. I mean my pull art binder. I got a couple good ones. This page just shine. Hit that like, hit that comment, hit that subscribe. Let me know something. Let me know something. Say something. Say ya boy. This her page. You. I say who? Who else page would it be? Y'all know I hit the megas. My favorite card is right there. And there's a couple on there. quick little runny downy. Boy, what you doing, boy? I can hear you pooting, boy. Oh yeah, I'm a big Japanese collector. I would get my Japanese cards. And I poured all of them, so. Let's keep pulling. You gotta have multiple binders. Real collectors have multiple binders. What you talking about? Huh? What you talking about? And since y'all got through the regular, remember, I have a lot of extra cards that I give away for free. All you gotta do is ask. You got Pokeball, Snorlax. What? Never Snorlax. These my mystery bags. I'm building a mystery for the next flea market. What you want? Big Island. Hey. Whoa. What? You coming up here with me? Or you sleeping? Talk to me. Oh, there it is. That's that fake cry when he wanna come up here. Don't hit me with that. I love you, buddy. Let's go. You sleep with me? You want me? Turn the air up a little bit, baby.
Turn it down?
Up. And when you get us up. That's a Temple Forces diver. Somebody always did. I lost. She probably won. I'll put that in mystery bag. We make sure everybody gets their mysteries. Why? He's looking at you. There you go. Yes, you did. He said he missed the baptism. You a sick boy. What? What you want? That is a fact. Come on, give me that Pikachu. You in? I need that Pikachu, boy. trying to get that Pikachu tonight. We didn't get a Pikachu. We got a Scoville. Hawaii. What? What you doing? What? Oh, he looking at you. Didn't he just eat?
Mm-hmm. We're just tired. Fighting.
Stop fighting, boy. Just go to sleep. You ain't just helped me pull. No, oh my God. Called for 2 seconds of conversation. 2 seconds. 2 seconds of conversation. Anything else?
No, sir.
Good. Oh, we good. We good. Everything blessed over here. Yo said he's a Beccagon kid. He done with Pokemon. That's petty. That is petty. You let him pick on his own. I ain't picking for him. You let him pick on his own. You don't get picked no damn Beccagon for my boy. Not for one of mine. Not no balls that roll. Cubone. I don't know. Slow poke in the water. That's nice. There we go. Rapidash. Ivysaur. If anybody wants this, hit the description. If anybody wants this, hit the description. You let me know if you want it. Hit the description. It's yours. You can have it. You let me know who you are. I'll send it to you. That's my 4th one. Baby, don't cry. Baby, don't cry. Big Island, I will be sending that to you. It was just a suggestion. I'm dipping. Bro, don't let the door hit you where the guard sure split you. Do you hear me? Let the door hit you. Okay, I got you. Big Island. Let me write that down. Where that mark? We put that back.
Sharpie.
Sharpie.
Right here.
1 second.
Here.
Mm-mm. I think it's because I started talking. Every time I start talking on live, he do that. That's my fault. No, not apologizing for what I said about Uncle Phil. Uncle Phil was a weirdo. If you don't know it, I'm telling you. Don't be mad at me because of what Uncle Phil was doing. That's his life. I ain't judging him. You don't judge him. But if you don't think he was a flaming, you're crazy. That man was a sweet tart. Uh-oh. Playboy Max exposed little baby's ego. Of course. Let's watch that. Oh my God.
Okay, so we split the stream, rapping for you to rap. But hold on, is you scared? You got a rap screen. Yeah, that's what I be doing.
Black Boy Max getting another rapper on, and Black Boy Max getting played by a rapper all over again. I want to say it's just them, but this seems like a common trend with rappers that come on these streams, taking advantage of these streamers in
So big.
mischievous ways. It's genuinely insane.
One of the
to
cars
see it,
we
and it's
sent off
genuinely
this week.
insane to see.
It's one of the
Especially
cars
since
I just
it's not
pulled.
the first or last time I'm expecting this to
Ah,
happen.
we
This
did it
incident
again.
with his little baby on Black Boy Max's stream.
Now we got one graded and one in the cut.
Not even
Yes,
inside your
sir.
Song, and just leaving without the common courtesy of even saying anything. Yet he's still asking.
Yes,
for
big
half
pull,
of
Big
Max's
Island if
stream
you
revenue
hear.
that he made that day. I'm getting a little ahead of myself, so why don't we start from the very beginning? Because who even is Black Boy Max for anyone that's unaware?
All the saying Rock Nation got me, you're dumb as you're stupid. All the saying, yo, Zach B, you're dumb. None of these forced me to stop streaming. I'm gonna tell y'all exactly what happened.
Timestamps in the description or even in the comment section if you want to skip around. Black Boy Max is one of the top 1% of streamers, posting around 30k average subs and having around 50 to 30k average viewers per stream. This come up is pretty notable with doing a bunch of Discord song wars and even making music on stream with his community, or just reacting and having fun doing it. Desktop streams. After his initial blow up, where you felt like he was already at the peak of his game, he kept pushing the game even further.
Yeah, he was a sweetheart. If you don't believe me.
Rappers on and have them rap when they case on stream.
He got mad when I told him. He ain't know.
Baby Tron, Central C, to even Will Smith. Unfortunately for him, this in the booth segment has also caused him a lot of problems. Most recently being with Little Baby. Before he even got to rapping, it was already an issue with them having to disrespect Max.
But Ellie again.
Next real Ellie again.
That's real. That's real.
That's why you
You know why? You know why though?
Yeah.
Because my parents wanted me to be a lawyer. So they was giving me a professional name instead of Daquan. Like, maybe they gave me Maxwell Dent. Right? No black. Like,
You didn't say it. Every time you say something, you just sound so white. You like, hey.
hold on. Hold on.
What's wrong with Daquan?
Ain't nothing. Hold on. Ain't nothing wrong with a black talking property, bro.
What's wrong with Daquan?
There's nothing wrong with Daquan. I'm just saying they want me to be a lawyer.
Daquan,
Look, let me know this.
Daquan, you out there, you can be a lawyer, Daquan, I'm telling you.
This is a pretty quick summary of how Baby treats Max and how he honestly thinks of him. Now, I will be honest, there's ignorance on both sides, but initially saying that Max sounds white and even asking him if he's black after he said the N-word a couple dozen times is pretty crazy to me. Even with that, I'm not going to give Max any more leeway. Saying that Daquan, his unprofessional name, is pretty messed up. I don't know why we need to go there, but I just wanted to show y'all this to show how Baby is initially already Max. Basically like a dweeb. This is like a bunch of rappers use them. Now I can't say for certain that's how it thinks
What was
of them.
that?
Based on this
Scarlet
interaction
and
with a couple
Soldier
interactions
Squad.
moving forward, they're gonna see the same thing I'm seeing. It's just blatant disrespect towards Max. You can see this when they were picking out a beat to rap with. Where Max is just trying to have fun, hype it up. Yet Baby is over telling them he's messing up how the beat sounds by just vibing to it.
Hold on. What you mean? What you mean I'm fucking the beat up?
It like, depending on like approach something. Alright. Posting them up, yeah.
How I gotta post it? I gotta post it. Okay.
It's like in the way you like you laughing at your own joke.
No, I ain't laughing.
And
This shit.
form though.
Nah, this shit hard.
Yo told him he was laughing at his own jokes.
I'm not drunk, man. I'm at something.
Yo asked him, was he drunk?
Streamers before, but probably sitting there listening to beats with a stone cold face isn't going to be really entertaining. So I can see where Max is coming from when he's dancing, trying to hype up the beat and have some fun while it's playing. Now, even that incident right there isn't too serious. Max is trying to have fun, hype up a beat, and Lil Baby and V's, everybody else around him wasn't really rocking with it. To the point where later on, when he's even playing more beats, he asked Max if he was drunk because he just seemed a little bit too hyper. These are things you could brush off.
Man, that's cool to me. I like it.
Career over any reason to have someone get paid. Yet the issue came when it seemed like
It
Lil
will
Baby
last
wasn't
till the
gonna
future.
rap. And on top of not wanting to rap, he wanted to get paid half of the streaming revenue from that stream.
I can take the camera off so niggas don't see me rapping and shit. Okay, I'll listen.
Yeah.
Okay. So you gotta lay down, explain to me. I'm trying to understand what you're saying.
understand.
Team
Every
Pokemon.
game I've been talking about the whole day.
Okay, so you saying they got brick barrel string for you to rap. Okay, so we split the streams revenue for you to rap.
For me to rap,
Oh, it's like, oh, you just saying like this shit out.
Then I'd be like, okay, I'm watch.
And
And
wow,
whoever
okay.
said I had to go around, I read this shit like 10 minutes too, and it'll take longer.
Okay. Oh, let's do it then.
Anybody want it, you can have it. I'm doing good, Team Pokemon. I hope you and your family doing amazing. Got another extra one.
We're gonna talk.
Yeah.
We're gonna talk. So you don't see your revenue until like code is after.
I'm gonna break this down into two parts because this is the initial clip. It's pretty long. This in this first section,
From?
little baby is basically asking Max
Somebody for the
what
card?
stream revenue for today
Oh.
does it have to him? That is pretty insane of an ask if it's out of the blue, which by Max's reaction looks like what it is, especially when
Do you understand
on what he's even talking about. I've seen
how much bulk I got?
I'm gonna be honest with you. This just seems like somebody that's very hungry. Before you even start the stream, before you even come to a place, you should establish that you're
It depends on how much bulk you want. Bro, I got bulk boxes of bulk.
if you do something 99.99% of the time when it's free and off the plug, why would you
It's all about how much you want, brother.
pay you when you normally never
Yeah, just hit the email, Big Island.
his team to tell
Just hit the email. She'll tell me what the email said. I got you.
Get paid for what you're doing. Why are you not initially telling him before anything happens? Yeah, you
Team Pokemon.
pay me. That's not even out
Huh?
of the blue. We've seen that
Link
on
me.
other streams where rappers have been paid before. So it's not like it's out of the
Listen,
blue.
you know I'll give you a
Every
piece.
rapper get paid to come on. It's genuinely already happened before. It's just odd to
I need that. Where you at? I need to do that. I will bag them up and send them to you.
This entire time because baby didn't show up until like an hour or two later. I still want half of what you made. That's pretty egotistical and very odd.
Listen, I'll find you every double EX I got, Big Island.
Tell them to do something for somebody else.
Just hit the
Then when they try to work,
hit the
you
email.
gotta tell them, like, hey, I'm a real businessman. This is yeah.
I'll make a nice little compilation.
So right, when I be having niggas on, they be pulling up whether I'm at their crib.
I be thinking a lot of niggas be scamming, so I want to know what the fuck scam.
That's a lot of bulk. Yeah, I mean, I got a lot of bulk.
Yeah, because they want to see you rap, bro.
So what the part about it is scam?
They think you don't want to rap if you're not rapping. You know what I'm saying?
No, but how's that a scam?
Because
I ain't telling y'all. What the fuck I'm saying?
it's because niggas be coming on you, they rapping, but you're not rapping. So that's why they saying.
Oh, you gotta rap straight.
Yeah, that's what I be doing. Now, but I told y'all before, you know what I'm saying? Like,
See, now you finna say that was scam.
no, like, you ain't scam game. If you don't want to rap, you don't want to rap. You don't got to rap. I'm dead ass. You don't got to rap. You don't want to rap. Duh.
We got another shiny.
Duh.
I ain't know that's what you did there.
Nah, so look, when I be bringing artists on, I be they be.
Yeah, guys, listen.
You feel me? Like that's what I was hearing you about. What I was saying, niggas gonna make a bang with like I wasn't talking about
I got you, brother.
Yeah, I ain't
I feel you. I heard it don't be no cards in those different places. Listen. You look out for me, I'ma look out for you. Listen. Whatever you feel like you need to send, I'm sending double. Like, you feel me? So like shipping out the country is 25. Shipping here gonna be the weight of the box. Bro, I'ma pack a box out. I'ma go crazy.
This is your guess.
Then like I said, I got all these extra EXs and all that.
But a lot of people are going to put the blame on baby because it
Seems
really
something good.
understand that you're going to come off Max's street and rap. That's the whole point. That's what he does with literally every single rapper that's touched down, from Quavo all the way to even people like BDG. And it just seems like a reoccurring thing with rappers. And it gives very egotistical vibes. It's not even the first time you have it on Max's stream specifically, where people put themselves multiple times saying, hey, if you're on this stream, you are going to rap. Or you're going to rap this.
Come on, bubble me. No bubble me. I wasn't even a bubble me back. That's what I mean, I know. I bet, hey look, I ain't even gonna lie to you. I bagged up these dollar mystery packs because I was selling them for $1 at the flea market, and I came home and all of these have EXs in them. They all it's 15 cards in the EX, so there's so many EXs in here, and so many. Like it's so many. These just this week. The curse is broken. No, it didn't start the stream.
Okay, so we split the stream.
Who said he wanted to split it?
Discipline.
That is discipline. Because you can't, any job, you can't just be up in there saying how you damn feel.
Every day somebody on the internet say I'm the funniest motherfucker they ever heard. Some people say I ain't funny. Some people in my craft say Dave Chappelle. It's always somebody, is what I'm saying, who doesn't acknowledge what you're suppressing in order to grow. You know what I'm saying? Because growth is weird because you have to suppress you and also grow at the same time. You get what I'm saying? It's like when a bodybuilder is flexing on stage, the work they put in, the growth in their muscles, they can't flex every single muscle. While they're flexing the bicep, the calf may not be flexed.
Flex that calf.
You get what I'm saying? When they turn and do their back,
Yeah.
the quadriceps may, so it's like, it's a weird push and pull with life, right? Because for me, I want to build bridges and grow with everybody. But I realize that we have, and this is no disrespect to Will Chamberlain, we have Will Chamberlain type niggas in the world who would rather them fuck 20,000 bitches and you fuck 5 and get mad because you fucked a couple of the 20,000 that he fucked. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like niggas would rather fuck 20,000 bitches like Will and you get 5. You know what I'm saying? Like that's the world we live in, where it's like a nigga will eat everything on the plate and be mad.
She talking about you hungry.
What's that
So
shit
what we
double?
supposed to do out here?
It's my first
All
IR
these
double.
brand deals, if we keeping it a buck, all these brand deals, all this shit goes to certain people, and I don't fight it, right? But my brand is 21 and over, meaning 21 and over, in states where gambling is legal. That's my brand. That's pretty much like 47 states, maybe 46 if I'm wrong. Correct me, put it into the comments, right? But I want these people to hear me because I know if they hear me, they're gonna fuck with me.
That's right.
Because I represent them, but I can't get to them being comfortable where I'm
Yeah,
at.
this a damn double though.
I gotta ruffle feathers and say shit that make niggas be like, who is this guy? Because I'm living a purpose-filled life.
No, not out of that
I'm
bad.
sacrificing so much to pursue this that sometimes a little conflict is worth it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, especially when you ain't started.
Regular hour.
But it ain't never a me and you type thing. I ain't never trying to snatch no money off nobody's plate and make them look bad. And you know what I'm saying? It's never that.
You know that whole Vernon Maxwell thing with them guys. I don't have no issue with Vernon. I have some of Vernon's family members
Yeah, it's
threaten me to
definitely
get
a
at me
devil.
and say, "Hey, us here in Stokely, Florida, the Maxwells, we're no joke. We'll get you." Or did they sound like this? Hey man, no disrespect to any of Vernon Maxwell's people, his family. It's nothing but love, man. And what I said was all in jokes, man.
They just saying about his daughter. That's them just
And
citing
somebody else that ain't never said nothing about the man's daughter. It was strictly a joke on something that every black man has experienced, and that's a man.
I almost reviewed a nigga reviewing another nigga. That is crazy. New hit for the binder. Right over there?
Mm-hmm.
Alright, good.
You good?
Yup. What the hell wrong?
She kept my name in her mouth because she wanted to be. She wanted us to work out.
Halle Berry will go down as one of the greatest actresses of her generation. With a rare combination of talent and extreme beauty, Halle Berry has been sought after for many years, in romantic relationships and also in movies. Her success in her career has spanned over 3 decades, and she isn't slowing down anytime soon. And despite the fact that she's extremely beautiful and extremely talented, Halle Berry has been known as a woman that just can't keep a man.
I've heard people say, something must be wrong with Halle Berry. She can't keep a man. Who's to say I want to keep a man? I don't want to keep the wrong man.
Wait, there's more.
When you find that you make a mistake, we all make mistakes.
Bitch, you
We have
make a
right
lot of
to say,
mistakes,
"Oh,
bitch."
God, this was a mistake. Let me start again. We have a right to do that.
Boy, you don't sit your stupid ass down. Who the f you think you is? Unlike her successful acting career, Halle Berry's romantic history has been terrible at best. She was once married to Eric Benet. That didn't work out. Olivier Martinez. Then she had some partners, Gabriel Aubrey and Van Hunt. Currently, yeah, he's still there for the time being. But the most interesting relationship was with Black American husband David Justice. Now, for those who grew up in the 90s, David Justice was that dude. And in the 90s, baseball was a lot more popular than what it was now. Him and the Atlanta Braves were always getting it popping. They won
It's
2
fine,
World
popular.
Series. So when Halle Berry, who's from Cleveland, married David Justice from Cincinnati, it was an Ohio love affair that the world was ready to see. Especially when you have 2 Black Americans, young and popular, it was the hot thing to do. David Justice went and talked about this marriage that ended almost 30 years ago on a podcast. He started spilling the beans.
The thing that probably I
No
would
more
say
fun.
hurt the most is Halle had a relationship with a gentleman who hit her on the side of the head, and so she lost some hearing. But she never made him public, and I'm not gonna make him public because I ain't gonna do it like that. I know who it is. But for people to think, oh, we're happy David Justice because the only person they associated her with was me. Now she said it was a former boyfriend. I'm not a former boyfriend. I was her husband. That's different. But literally, from '96 until even today, sometimes I'll see on social media. Well, he hit her in the head. I'm like, oh, that's just a quick Google search.
Now, David Justice is talking about the fact that Halle Berry had a relationship with a boyfriend who was abusive, and because of this, she lost some hearing. But wait, There's more.
But one thing I didn't like is, but she let you think that, right? She let the world think it. She didn't come out and say, oh, no, it wasn't David. But I'm not going to say who it was, but it wasn't him. No, she let the world think that it was me. And that I never appreciated with her. I thought she was dead wrong for that. I thought she should have handled that better.
Now, David Justice said even though he didn't do it because he was her husband, not a boyfriend, Holly Berry allowed everybody around the world to believe this. And still to this day, people call David Justice a woman beater and all of that. And it's interesting that David Justice reveals that the reason why Holly Berry did this is because he left her. When David Justice left Holly Berry, he ended up marrying somebody that was Hispanic, Rebecca Villalobos, and stayed married to her until this day.
Damn.
But wait, there's more.
So I'm looking at my mom, and a wife at that time should cook, clean, you know, and then I'm thinking, okay, if we have kids, you know, is this the woman I want to have kids with, build a family with? And at that time, as a young guy, she don't cook, don't clean, don't really seem like motherly.
Now, David Justice mentions here that dealing with Holly Berry wasn't really the thing for him because he grew up and saw in his home that his mother cooked and cleaned. And when he looked at Holly Berry, she wasn't that kind of woman. So he thought to himself, well, do I want my kids to grow up quite like that? And so what it shows is a man that's successful like David Justice, and despite the fact that Holly Berry is successful and all of that, but still, he didn't feel that her success, it should stop him from her motherly or wife duties. Yes, you're rich, all right, and that's great. Yes, you have money, but hey, David Justice played professional baseball. And guess what? As a person that plays baseball, he's still going to be expected to provide, take care of his wife, do the things that a man is supposed to do. However, in the case of Holly Berry, he just didn't see that. She wasn't interested in that. And so he thought about, as a man building a family, he had an example, his own mother and his own father. And this is what a lot of black men are looking at in today's world. We do look at the fact that, hey, if you're a woman and you don't really like to cook or you don't really like to clean and you're not domestic, well, let me just say this. It's going to put a thought in a brother's ear because as much as men can make money in different ways, like I'm making some money talking to you guys over the internet, we're expected to, number one, provide. Number two, protect. Number three, sacrifice. whatever. So there was never a guy like David Justice. In fact, those other dudes, some of them, I believe, if it's not Olivia Martinez and Gabriel Aubrey, she ended up having to pay child support. And these were men that
Damn,
were
son.
white. Got him. Why? Because guys who have money and opportunity just don't want to put up with that. The men who have or don't have or have a lack of opportunity, they will put up with almost anything, right? And this is not to crap on guys who are, you know,
Thank you, Big
regular
Allen.
or middle class, because to be honest, you could always get that one guy like Will Smith who has every opportunity in the world to do whatever he wants to do, and he'll still stick it through with somebody who hates him like Jada Pinkett. But overall, a man, if he can get more or do better, and he will. He said he left Halle Berry at the time she was considered one of the most beautiful women in America and never called her ever again. That's hard to do. It's hard for a guy to do that now, and she's 58. She's not bad looking at all. But the reality is that he knows he could do better, so he did. Any man who understands what he can get on the market is not really worried about a Halle Berry. I mean, this is a guy that was winning World Series. He was living in Atlanta. He was doing his thing. He was living life. He's not really worried about her. And that's exactly what the situation is. I mean, it's kind of what happens. He won one World Series with the Atlanta Braves and another with the Cleveland Indians. So, I mean, what am I doing here? I'm still getting all the hot chicks. I'm getting chicks that are, you know, playing along with my program whenever I feel like it. She can go. And this is exactly what happens. You can be fine as you want, but if you're not listening, if you're not showing no respect, they are going to get you out of there. So, guys, we need to boy O'Shea Duke Jackson back at it again with another episode of
O'Shea just be talking. Ugly men talk the most. He don't got no women, ain't never known to be known with women. But he just know all about women. Shut the fuck up.
Well, I would like to see records. If I were in seek of the knowledge and the grift, because I'm, you know, as I said, a lot of these countries are now grifting. Spike Lee, for those who paid attention to that video, he traced his family back to Cameroon, his wife to Sierra Leone, which is nowhere near Benin. No. How many hours away? Any Africans call in? I mean, I can Google it. Just, you know, how many hours away, or days or weeks, is Cameroon from Benin? One thing you can count on about the white man.
Uh-oh.
Records.
He keeps records.
Can I get an amen in the live chat? The white man keeps records about his business. That's the reason why you can go to pbs.org and other sources, and you can say, okay, well, what did the white man put down here about how many slaves were bred, sold?
Uh-oh.
You have to be real with yourself, right? All right, guys, truckers ticketed for non-speaking English. Give me a second to load that video up. And as I said, I'm dealing with a pinched nerve here, but still, I was able this weekend to watch two films. Anybody see Weapons? It's a horror film. Pro babies before I play the next video. Weapons or Sovereign. Ooh! Both of these films are pretty good.
Weapons and Sovereign.
They're nice and toasty.
Been seeing a lot of Facebook about that.
And I'll come back to
Weapons?
Spike Lee.
For real?
I want to give you more of an in-depth look at Spike Lee, you know, his accomplishments.
Heard one of them was a scary movie.
Let me just go to this video here.
I heard one of them was scary.
Yeah, Weapons.
This comes 5 days ago. This was posted on WAFF with regards to
Anybody
truckers.
seen
Now, I know
Weapons?
we have a couple of people who call into the show. You are truckers, and I would appreciate if you could find the time this evening to educate us if they are, you know, cracking down, and I hope that they are. Will more young black males aspire to be truckers?
Hell no.
I know very little bit about the whole trucker world now in the industry. I used to try and keep up, but I don't know. But I know it's a hell of a profession. But here we go.
Get on the road. Speeding, no seatbelt, or even blowing through a stop sign.
Not the case for 2 truck drivers in DeKalb County. They were just ticketed for not speaking English, making them
Yeah,
some
we
of
don't
the
play that
first in the
shit.
state ticketed under President Trump's executive order reinstating an English.
You gotta speak that English.
Day. WAFF 48's Nick Ballinger spoke to truckers here in the Valley, giving their thoughts on
You gotta
this order
speak that
being
English.
enforced since June 25th. Nick?
Well, Margo, this mandate requiring all truck drivers to speak English has actually been on the books since the 1930s. Now, the president and CEO of the Alabama Trucking Association tells me that guidelines from the Obama administration loosened enforcement and lowered penalties. Now, this executive order brings back that original mandate, and we're already seeing Alabama state troopers.
You gotta speak that English to drive trucks in America.
This is a ticket written by a state trooper in DeKalb County against a truck driver from Texas. This one, the driver was from Florida. What they have in common, the tickets say the drivers couldn't speak English.
The English language proficiency standard has been there for a long time.
These are some of the first tickets issued after the president's executive order reinstated enforcement and penalties in late June. Mark Colson, the president and CEO of the Alabama Trucking Association, says the order reverses an Obama administration memo and now takes the driver off the road.
It's all about safety. It's all about being able to read the rules of the road, being able to communicate with law enforcement and the general public.
Yup, if you can't talk the English,
Driver Jose Reyes says he wasn't
you
surprised
got
to already see
to
tickets written. This bilingual first-generation American says he's had to translate for drivers who have been in accidents before.
Yeah, I think it would be a shock to a lot of people. Drivers are out here on the road, they're operating, 80,000 pounds, and it's super dangerous. And they can't communicate, they can't read road signs. That's where the safety part of it comes in, is being able to get those drivers off the road because they can't read or write basic English.
Critics of the mandate say this could take drivers off the road in an industry that's already facing a shortage. The Commercial Vehicle Safety Alliance recommends all drivers who are pulled over to be able to speak English on a list of topics about their current job, as well as read all road signs.
And they're having to use Google Translate to be able to...
Oh, yeah.
And you shouldn't have to do that.
Don't drive a truck if you don't know the English language. Better learn that English.
To find out specifics on these tickets and to also learn any guidelines that these state troopers are using when issuing these English tests. And I'll let you know as soon as I hear back. Reporting live in Huntsville, Nick Ballinger, 48 News, on your side.
Thank you very much. Okay, we've got ourselves a show now. Hey, salute to the planet of the apes. Okay, listen, I struggle with ebonics, but I'm gonna try. What's this FBA shit? You either black or brown. The original, okay, that's supposed to be Africans, of Kemet, Egypt, hated browns. Thank you for your comment. Would you care to call in? I want to have a conversation. This is the objective perspective. You guys know this. I've been telling you for decades. My show is not an echo chamber. I don't have to agree with you. You will get the last word. Anybody want to comment on what this person has said on this?
Hey, Kat, you need to email me and say your name in the email so we can have the address. We've been trying to send you your package.
Again, so they're cracking down. A couple years ago, we did a story with regards to, I forget what you called them, the 18-wheelers that they have no drivers.
Yeah, and Kat, we've been trying to find your address.
There's no drivers in them.
But your name ain't in your email, so we don't know which one you are.
Beyond the point where a human would need to pull over, and rest, get a little quicker, pick her up, or smash her.
Yeah, send your name in your email.
Stop.
You ain't put your name in it, so
Truckers,
we don't know which
ticketed
one
for not speaking English. I think that's a great thing. But again,
definitely
who will take those jobs? Or are those jobs available? I think that's the question. Are those jobs available? Deeds, I got your text message. Thank you so much. Deeds, are you around tonight, or are you? Deeds might be busy. I'm not sure what's going on. She's still celebrating her birthday. Okay. Right. And hey, Valerie, I got your donation. Okay, Valerie, listen, you can call in with the correct pronunciation.
Like I said, hey, Kat, if you hear me, send your address and put your name in the email.
I've never met an
so I can send you cards. I definitely got your cards packed.
I can do business with you, but I have no desire to go to Africa
I don't have to just be mean-spirited.
Nah, let
but,
me
you
know you
there's
listening.
nothing there.
You know,
I've
I
had
mean,
African food. I've
which
had some
address is
African
yours?
snatch. You know, it was a little musty, but it was a really cute girl with some big-ass headlights. But I don't like the food from Africa. Now, I know Africa's a continent. Guys, what is that African dish? I don't know where it's from, where they have the, some type of
Fufu.
monkey brains, and then they have the white rice and some type of peanut butter sauce.
Fufu. That's called fufu.
Phone lines open right now. Juan, I got your
I ain't eat
donation.
no
Thank
African
you, sir.
food either. That shit nasty.
Okay, he says you racist, race-baiting, old hating ass nigga. Yeah, so well, back in the days, what was one of my monikers? The biracial, racist, race baiter. Yes. Yeah.
He's the
Maybe I
biracial
got your donation via
race
Venmo,
baiter.
guys, and we are using Venmo on the screen.
Can't be mad at that.
Billy,
That's fucking
says, Star, thank you for great shows. Thank you, Billy and Juan.
You gotta stop it. Oh,
All right, okay. Okay, I'll wait for you guys to call. The phone should be working. I'll check the phone shortly.
Oh, sir, I look high.
All right. Also, I'm going to talk to you guys this evening.
I don't do those type of things.
Okay, he says she's around. Also, I want to talk to you guys this evening. Just give me a second. Let's get some phone calls rolling here first. I want to ask you. I've never asked you this before. I know because all of my shows over the decades, I keep logs. I started doing that because of Star Trek. You know, when Captain Kirk says start 8, and then it's like anyway, I keep logs of my shows. I've never asked the question, was Malcolm X worthy of death? I spoke about that. Was it last week? But I never said.
Malcolm X worthy of death?
New information has come out with regards to Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. There has been a video circulating for many, many years with regards to his speech from 1968, March the 12th to be precise. The speech was titled "The Other America." And he spoke about we're coming to get that check. Our check, pardon me. And since the MLK files have been released, we now have confirmation that Martin Luther King was talking about reparations.
Okay.
Malcolm X, great speaker that he was, snitched. He snitched. According to your standards, your definition.
Malcolm X definitely snitched.
Okay,
I knew that.
Information in my notes here, which I can't find.
You can see the shit in the movie.
Your
man's was out there messing with all the kids.
But that's a little bit, okay? All right, 1051 family, got your donation. Thanks for tapping in, sir. Okay.
Elijah Muhammad was a
Felix,
freak.
I got your donation. Okay, Felix, I'll reset the phones. They should be working. I'll try it again. Hold on. It may be me. Give me a second. Connecting. Sometimes it's me. It's not always you guys. I had such a great weekend. Okay. Just reset the phones. But I got your email and your donation. Phones should be working now. As a matter of fact, Deeds, can you test my phones, please? Deeds? Check my emails before I go back to the phone lines. We can have a healthy discussion.
Here we go. Boss fight.
Hey, Tiffany.
Boss fight. Listen.
Tiffany, whenever you're ready.
Get you a roll.
If you can't get on the line,
you can't
Tiffany,
be in the house
text me.
without a roll.
Tiffany says she wants to call, okay?
Don't be over 30 without a
Alejandro, good to
roll.
hear from you, sir.
How was the pizza, my dude?
Blade's happening. Blade says,
Hope the pizza was
okay,
enjoyable.
Blade, I want to stay focused on what I'm talking about tonight, Blade. Thank you so much. Sunday, I got your donation. Thank you.
Oh, it's boss fight time. I need to go live from Streamlabs so y'all can see the boss fight.
And Boris, how are you, sir? Boris, might you want to call in? The reason truckers must now know English. Can I play this on the screen here? What is this, Boris, that you just sent me? Okay, is this some type of comedy stuff, Boris? I'm not sure what that is. I got to be careful because I got a couple of copyright issues.
last week, and I can't do too much with regards to random Instagram videos. Okay. Hey, is that Deeds?
Hello.
Hey, okay, all right. I had to reset the phones. Yeah, so you're gonna be around tonight?
Yes, sir.
Happy belated birthday again, all right? I'm gonna
let's go.
Cash App info on the screen shortly.
I'm playing the
Yeah,
game.
and
I'm
thank
still
you to
playing the game.
everybody
I'm on
who
the
sent
boss
me a
fight.
birthday present. I appreciate it.
Then I got the star report on the other TV.
Okay.
Phone lines are working, guys, okay? I had to reset that. Facebook sometimes it's long. Area code 678. Good evening. Talking about a few topics. Are you there? 678.
Yes, sir. I'm here, Star. Thanks, good. I want to talk about the how you doing, man? I just want to talk about the Spanish. I mean, the people getting the ticket, they don't speak English.
Okay. Are you a trucker?
Yeah, I'm not a trucker, but I understand. You know, so listen, I look at it like this. You know, for the last couple of decades, white people have, you know, somewhat softened up. You know, basically, damn near letting this country, you know, be like a Spanish-speaking country. So I feel like they making up.
I need to put the stream license. Now it's boss fight time. And I ain't gonna be able to beat him. This shit on expert.
Hey, you want to speak English?
You got chaos magic, all types of shit going on.
And this is America. So like I said, so that's what I think it's about. White people basically they were softened up for the last couple of decades, centuries. You know, like look at New Jersey. Jersey, damn.
Trump cracking down, yes? Whether you vote for him or not,
yeah.
Trump cracking down.
Trump on
there. I didn't vote for Trump, but yeah, he's cracking down, man. He's doing. Yep, he's on it. He's standing on the square. He's standing on the square. And you know, this is a wake-up call for the Hispanic community. You know, just to let them know, like, hey, you know, you can take your own medicine. And this is what happens when you kiss up to, you know, white people or Anglos or
tyrant.
Just, you know,
fuck all the colors.
Come over here illegally, you know, illegally.
Yeah. They would come over here illegally just to kiss their white ass and just to and all that ass white kissing y'all doing backfire. It's like a slap in the face. Like, how you voting for somebody that's trying to put y'all out of here? You know, I'm surprised they didn't vote for Joe Biden. You know, re-elected Joe Biden. Joe Biden did as much for y'all dumbasses than Trump did.
Well, now hang on a second, because you have some really, really productive, hardworking, tax-paying, law-abiding Hispanics who, you know, they have assimilated to the white ideal. And yes, they voted for Trump. So everybody's not just saying, you know, just because you voted for Trump doesn't mean you're...
I gotta put it on Ustream to let you watch. Hold up.
But hang on a second. You and I have spoken before. I recognize your number. Have you ever been to Miami? Disgusting place.
No, I never been to Miami. No, I never been to Miami.
Yeah. I urge you to go. How old are you?
I'm 13.
I urge you to go. Are you against going, or is it just not something you've just done?
That's something I haven't done yet. I'm definitely like to go to Miami. You know, I heard they have a lot of good carnivals out there and stuff like that. You know, I'll definitely take a trip to Miami.
Go down there, meet a whore that you think is hot, and you know, offer her some money, some coke. She'll take you to a hotel. She'll slip something in your drink, and she'll rob you. Then you'll really understand my. That never happened to me, but I mean that's a place where people just go to party and hang out, and it's disgusting, and they treat you. I assume you're a black man. You're a black man.
Yes, that's something.
They treat you like shit. Good finish up.
Yeah, man. So I want to say this. You know, all y'all black men out here, you know, stop thinking like these Hispanic women gonna be, you know, the board to your peace. You know, I'm not dismissing the Hispanic women. You know, there'll be some farm-looking ones out here. But, you know, stop being quick to look at it as a pride, man. All y'all black men have to be in Spanish for yourself and have some high esteem. Salute, sir.
Sir, before you go, hold on, before you go.
Sir?
Was Malcolm X worthy of death? He was a rat.
Oh, man. I mean, a guy of his standards, you know, that...
Don't get soft, sir, because you watch those niggas with the straight hair, the Italians. You love Scarface.
Yeah, call Italian the niggas with the straight hair.
Don't get soft just because he's a black man. Was he worthy?
That's what they used to call him? The niggas with the straight hair. Well, your father did say that your uncle was purple.
Of course, he was worthy of his death. Okay. Worthy of his death. Because we had that influence. We had that influence on a powerful influence, not just on America, but throughout the world.
Come on.
I appreciate the call. Salute.
Chaos energy.
Salute, stuff.
Truckers, ticket takers. Nobody want to call me. Trying, man. Any truckers? Where's my email address?
Sheesh, one attack. Oh my
I
God.
watched a film this weekend.
See, that being on expert, it's on expert, bro. It's not easy.
Where's my email address? Hold on, wait a minute.
Here we go. And I only got one chaos, 3 chaos. Here we go. Yeah, you
Area
did.
code 410,
Yeah,
good evening. Are you there? Sunday night, 410.
Good evening, Star. How you doing?
I'm gonna poison my lance first, then I'm gonna go in there.
My name Ryan.
Yes, sir.
From Baltimore.
How are you, sir?
Yeah, I'm good, man. I've been driving for 22 years.
Okay. Educated.
And,
educated.
I feel like, if you come over here and you can't read the highway signs or, your BOL when you go to the shipper, you know what I mean? Like, if you can't speak English, you shouldn't be behind the wheel of a truck or a car, for that matter. You know what I mean?
Okay, baby.
I didn't vote for
Sorry, I
Trump,
couldn't get
but
it for you.
I'm definitely on his side when he, did this.
Give us some information because, growing up as a kid, a long, long time ago, we used to see 18-wheelers on the highway. And my father used to tell me about Peterbilt trucks and Mack trucks. And,
God.
and it was fascinating as a kid. And I used to draw little pictures of 18-wheelers going up. And I knew that it was an honorable profession. Honorable profession. You guys have long hours, you have to stay focused, and you might go a little blow from time to time. I don't know about you personally, but but now with
He always think everybody on blow because he used to be on blow heavy.
They need to read the goddamn signs. The signs, you could be dangerous.
I gotta change what.
Dilly. Dangerous and dilly, man. I got a Peterbilt.
Okay.
I got a 2025 Peterbilt.
Nice.
Yeah, I'm regional, so I'm out 5 days. I'm home weekends, right? So, I see these guys all the time. Somalians. So it's just not Mexicans. Somalians, Japanese people, Chinese. You know what I mean? So. You know what I mean, Star? So that's like me. So that's like me going to Mexico, right? And I can't speak a lick of English. It's, Spanish. I'm not going over that, man. You know what I mean? You drive down the highway with 80,000 pounds, but you can't read the highway sign. Or you can't read the BOL.
If we can go a little deeper, pause. Is this an industry, and I don't know, I have done no research, where you have a lot of these females, whether they be Hispanic or whatever, they're working the dispatch positions and they're giving favoritism to their own kind for the top earning jobs? I don't know, I'm just asking.
Oh yeah, I see it. I see it all the time.
Come on.
I see it all the time, when I go into these places, pick up my loads. So if it's like a Spanish guy behind the desk, and then
Positive, what up?
He puts me out of the way to get the other Spanish guy in front of me, but then they start talking in Spanish, and I'm like, what the fuck? You ain't see me here? I was here before this guy. So yeah, it's favoritism, man.
Oh yeah, what up, my guy?
And the females, I really don't know about that stuff. Like, I'm not even going to, sit here and lie to you about the females and trucking, but it is favoritism. But like I said.
Well, the reason why I ask you is because I have known females over the decades that have had those positions, those dispatch positions, and they have admitted to me.
Oh man, hold up.
Now, again, I don't know. You said you're a regional driver, so you don't go cross country.
No, so like I said, I'm from Baltimore, right? Okay. So I go from Baltimore. I go to Baltimore.
Damn! Kick this shit out me.
Okay.
I'm ready for the next
I come
time.
down like in the farther south I go is like South Carolina. You know what I mean, like that. So like I said, I'm off Monday to Friday.
Okay.
I'm home
Look at the old trucker version of me.
Yeah,
Look how he
Is your
sounds.
truck paid for? You said you got a 2025.
No, that grape
so
so too slow. I gotta get my block on watching.
That's an expensive truck, right? How much is your 2025? That's got to be what? 75,000? How much?
I don't know. 148. 148.
I stand corrected.
Yeah.
I stand. God damn.
That's a house. That's a house, man. It's done. Look, I'm on Costco, right?
Okay.
So I'm on Costco. I'm dedicated.
Okay.
You know what I mean? So, you know, Costco isn't going anywhere, so my job is secure.
Okay.
You know what I mean? So, like I say, man, hey, I listen to you all the time. I respect you, man.
Appreciate that, man.
I like this show. And, yeah, keep on doing what you're doing.
Thank you, sir. Salute. Thank you. Okay. All right, I was a trucker. God damn, 148,000? I mean, that makes sense. I have a price to is it Jaron? Okay, thank you for your donation. Most semi-truck accidents are caused by farmers. Statistically speaking, how would it be? Statistics, thank you very much. Guys, sit down in the bones. Okay.
Oh my goodness, I can't even get close.
You guys, I want to stay focused on what we're doing. We'll come back to all the bullshit.
Yo, once you get that chaos energy, I'm fried.
Or if I do a 5-hour show this evening, we'll get to some of the other stuff. But thank you so much. Blade! Blade says truck drivers are on the way out anyway.
Yeah.
Soon the big rigs will be autonomous and self-driving. Yeah, we've spoken about that before, Blade. Thank you so much. Let me go to area code 804. Hey there, how are you? Area code 804. Are you chiming in on the topic? 804.
Peace, more righteous teacher.
Hey, what's up, man? How are you? Good to hear from you.
Yeah, well, I'm a truck driver. I'm driving now.
Okay, educate us. What's going on, man?
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. The last driver was right. When you go up in these distribution centers and stuff, they will make you wait and put the Mexicans in the corners first.
Okay.
And then on top of that, they want to find the Mexicans because they can't talk English. I say about 5 years ago, when I used to go up to Chicago and work, it was nothing but people from Russia, Bulgaria, and all that, Scandinavians. They drove trucks and they didn't know how to speak a lick of English either. It's just a reality check for the Mexicans to let them know, y'all niggas like us. Y'all are just like us, nothing different.
Okay.
You know, it's just like that now. And even the money has fallen out here. And even down by Niagara and Chester, Virginia, when my man and them used to pick up loads for water, when the Mexicans came in, they started outbidding them and they lower for the money and stuff. Okay. So a lot of black truck drivers that left this industry. It's not a lot of us in here.
Mike, you know the percentage. I can't Google right now, but it used to be an honorable profession. I mean, but that was long ago when I even paid attention. What are the numbers, you know?
Hey, sir, I kid you not. When I started back in 2011, I remember dudes that had their own truck. They used to bring home like $10,000 and $12,000. Now, they call a good week. Being an owner-operator, owning your truck, they call a good week making $4,500, and this before your overhead is taken out. This before you pay.
Oh my goodness! Oh my goodness!
You pay your bills and all that. Some of these dudes only bring a home probably like $1,800 a week.
Damn.
And I used to make $1,800 or $2,500 when I used to work down in Dallas working for another owner-operator. The game has changed terrible, man, out here with this truck.
Oh, the game changed everywhere. And everybody got to adapt.
At the beginning of next year, I may do a little because it's not worth it.
Damn.
And then half of the drivers out here don't know how to drive. They don't know how to drive, and even if you go to CDL, Tractor Trailer School, they changed up the whole program just that you won't drive a truck. They don't even put you through the stuff we had to go through during my time. Because I remember...
Yeah, hang on a second. I was about to ask you because supposedly the Obama administration loosened up the requirements and allowed some of the restrictions to be pushed aside of the Obama administration, right?
Yeah. They don't even do the 45-degree angle back up, none of that. They just do a good straight back. That's what most of the problems happen at, because a lot of them can't back up. And it said what's happening done to the Mexicans, but still, I just look at it that it's still, we gotta have safety out here. If you can't read these signs, you don't need to be out here. Because when you pulling these heavy loads, they ain't no joke. I crashed before when I was going through Utah and Wolf Mountain. And when that 80,000 pounds swing that tractor around, it will fling you around like a rubber band. Yes, sir. So, I agree with him, but I just feel like I said, when all the other foreigners, like Russians or Bulgarians, over there in Chicago, Wisconsin was driving years ago, they wasn't taking them nothing. So, it's just crazy.
Now, hang on a second. We've spoken before, Poor Righteous Teacher.
Oh, my Jesus. This dude, 3 strikes is crazy.
Is this...
There's no way to block it.
That black men, whether they be FBA, ADOS, that they are still gravitating towards, or no? Because it just seems for some reason, man, here in America, certain things that used to be of interest or trades or, I don't know, just whether it be Major League Baseball, they lose interest in. Are black men still trying to become truck drivers?
I'm saying yes and no, because this was a good thing. Like, even when I came home out of prison and stuff, and I still was in the street, but when I cleaned up my act after my sister passed away in 2011, truck driving changed my life. I mean, it really changed my life. And a lot of people coming out of jail now, some is coming here, but they ain't coming in here like they used to, especially the brothers who come out the feds. They'll come out, brothers who used to come home out the feds and still had a little paper left after hustling. They used to buy them like 2 or 3 trucks, and then they be millionaires overnight. It's just not like that no more. Even the loans don't pay like that no more. I mean, it's crazy. Like I said, my man used to pull water out of Niagara. He used to make like $1,000 in one night, going up to Pennsylvania, Nestle Way, and coming back to Richmond, Virginia. Them loads are dropped down to like $400 or $500.
I appreciate it.
Can I address the other topic right quick?
Spike Lee and
just for a quick second.
His wife died, sure.
No, not that. Now.
Oh. Well, now, hang on. I haven't even gotten to some of my notes yet, but yes, was Malcolm X worthy of death? That's the question.
I ain't trying to upset nobody, but yeah, he was worthy of death. When I was in the nation in the earlier years, they didn't accept him. I know the 5% accept him. And what I always say, it was wrong for him to talk about another man's personal business. And not only that, Malcolm was telling on the messenger kids, because he was like, we got the congregation donating money. And
oh my God! He was telling the business to the white man.
And also too, in the teaching, said, in the teaching, Yaqub, he was born in the year 8,400. Malcolm, he was silent for 90 days, and he started talking on the 84th day. My teacher on the 5% always said Malcolm was the Yaqub of this day and time. And I'm
not saying that, but no, hold on. I'm not saying that, but I got a video I'm going to play from Malcolm X. And listen, I've studied him. Oh, my goodness. I had to get cassette tapes so I know his speeches, about the bullet and other things. But, toward the end, he was not talking segregation. Did you know that? He was against segregation. Did you know that?
Yeah. Well, Malcolm was more political. Now, you looking at his speeches in his later days, because he got killed in February of 1965, but he was more political. He was just more political.
He went crazy. Poor Righteous Teacher. Hang on. He went crazy. He said, I'm going to
against segregation. Anyway, listen, I got to take other calls, and I appreciate it.
Salute.
Salute. Give me some. And to be clear, guys, I don't support, all of the teachings of the Honorable Elijah Muhammad. Exactly. But we're going to have to put some respect on Dr. Martin Luther King because he was indeed talking about reparations. Okay, and I just got some, Tiffany just sent me the 2020 traffic safety facts with regards to crashes and other things. Wow. Tiffany, you may have to call in and break this down. This is a lot that you sent me here. This is roughly 12 pages. Thank you.
Yo, that's like a 6-hit combo, and he didn't stop.
Guys, thank you for your donation. If I don't get a chance to get everything on the screen, just bear with me. Okay. What is that on the screen? How did that get there? What is that?
Oh my God.
Guys, go on.
I might have to take it down to what's the name? I done beat the game, beat all the way to this point twice. One on export or one on normal. I can't beat this dude. It's stressful at this point. Good God. I don't even know if he's the last boss because I can't get past it.
267, good evening. We're talking about a few topics. Are you there? 267?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Hey, who am I speaking to?
Yes, sir.
Gotcha,
This is
brother.
Joe from Philly. From Philly. I'm doing all right, man. I'm gonna make it real quick. I don't agree with too much of what Trump does, but I do agree that, drivers, especially with, tractor trailers, they definitely should be able to speak the language and communicate. But let me just say something. I hope I'm not going too far off. For those, especially the Hispanic Latinos who voted for Trump, I absolutely feel no pain or sorrow for them. Even though I'm from Philly, born and raised, for a while I lived in Texas and California. This was my first time around Mexicans, especially in Texas. They hate, in my opinion, they hate white black people more than the Ku Klux Klan. That's just my opinion and what I've experienced. That's what I've experienced. I don't feel bad for them at all. At all. And then the other thing real quick I just want to throw out there, no, Malcolm X was not worthy of death. He was not. This is a human being who was going through emotional situations. Was it a female move for him to put stuff out there that he shouldn't have put out there? I can see that. But to say that this man was worthy of death, who am I to say that? Who am I to say that? Just because somebody transgressed against me, something that trivial? No. And I absolutely believe that in this day and time, the older members of the Nation of Islam don't believe that that was the right move to make. Now remember why they did this. They did this because
I know, I just gotta take my time. Look at my block on.
Disrespecting a man who they believe is God. And
well, hang on a second, sir, because I'm going to play some videos and let Malcolm say out of his mouth what caused the split. Because you see, people can give their own interpretations, and I say that with all due respect to you. Let Malcolm tell it, because I've got video footage that most people either ignore or they just have hang on, or they have not listened to. You know that toward the end, toward the end, he was against segregation, totally against it.
Oh, but can you say why? Because listen.
So I asked you, were you aware of that? Were you aware of that?
Right. Oh yeah, I absolutely am. But a lot of you, and I'll explain it. But a lot of you.
No, sir. Let Malcolm explain it, and then call back. Let him explain. But that's not what I'm focused on right now. I want to give some build-up. I'm going to play Dr. Martin Luther King talking about reparations. And do you know that the FBI files that just came out confirmed that he was talking about $1 trillion owed to the black man here? Did you know that?
I did not see what was up with the new files that came out, but I know that towards the end of
It's been overlooked over this Epstein files bullshit.
Yeah.
Fuck a white pedo freak bullshit. But give me some time. Let me come back to it. I appreciate you, man.
I ain't mad at you. I agree right there.
Okay. Salute, man. Salute. Thank you.
Thank you.
Hold on a second, guys. Thank you for your donation on the screen. Okay, thanks to the drivers. Thank you so much. And salute to that kid. Salute, kids. Kids, what? Give me some time, guys. See, now I need to play the Malcolm X video footage, other things. And Janet, are you out there? Or Deeds? Let me take this one. Area code 863. Are you there?
Oh, he blocking too?
Yeah, I'm here.
Oh, this nigga nice.
All right, how you doing, man? Nice to talk to you.
What do you want to
Oh my God.
I'm a second generation truck driver,
Okay.
and I get sick of these failed truck drivers calling in talking about there's no money in trucking.
Uh-oh.
The biggest part of trucking with these guys failing is that they want something for free. They don't want to work for it. They don't want to get the credit up. They don't want to do what they have to do. So they end up working for other people. They end up working for the Russians. They end up working for other little scallywag ass other companies that's not paying anything. They're getting all these accidents. They're the problem. They're the problem. Now the new problem has come, the influx of all these guys into the trucking industry, which now they're trying to get these guys out of the trucking industry. They all came here because when Trump gave everybody all that money, the PPP loan and everything else, everybody went out and started buying trucks. So when everybody started buying trucks, the company started growing so fast, they needed drivers. So these drivers started coming from other countries, India, Pakistan, they started coming from everywhere. So now we have so many drivers, but not enough loads, good paying loads, that now the white truck drivers have started crying about it. If you remember the protests and all that from the white truck drivers, so Trump started to listen to them. So what they fused a little plan is, hey, if you don't speak English, then you have to get out of the industry. That's the only way to wean these people out. The Democrats are never going to do it. Because they're for whatever. They don't care. So now that Trump is starting to get these guys out, that's the only way trucking is going to bounce back. But there's nothing wrong with trucking.
Cool.
The electronic trucks are not going to take over. I just saw two of them on 10. I'm on my way to California right now. I'm rolling through the mountains. I just saw two electric trucks sitting on the side of the road on Route 10. They broke down. You're going to always need somebody to unload and load these trucks. Always. These trucks cannot operate by themselves.
Good point.
And the biggest point of why they can't operate by themselves is because Americans are terrible drivers. So these trucks can't duck and hide, slam their brakes, and move around all these crazy-ass people out here driving. But yeah, don't let these failed truck drivers get on here and tell you, oh, I'm going to go drive Uber. Nigga, go drive Uber. You need to go drive Uber.
Whoa, don't take a shot at someone else who...
Stop making...
Sir, hang on, please. Don't take shots at someone else. I appreciate your call, but the topic of discussion here is with respect to truckers who cannot speak English and the Trump administration cracking down. Can I ask you to focus on that? Go ahead, land your plane, please.
All right, sorry about that. I apologize.
Okay.
But I hope he does crack down and get these guys out of trucking. Because it is way too many trucks on the road operated by guys that don't speak English. But the problem is not the Mexicans. Everybody keeps pointing at the Mexicans. It is the Indians, the Saudi Arabians, the Russians, the Ethiopians. It's those dudes. They're the bad drivers out here. They're the problem.
I appreciate the call.
No problem.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Try this one more time.
Okay. pick up the pace here. The Watcher, I got your donation, sir. Thank you for tapping in. He says, please, God, I truck coast to coast. And 80% of the time, the way stations where these inspections are done, they are closed. Okay? Never really cracked. Cuts off. Guys, top of the live chat is the PayPal link. I'm gonna play another video with regards to Spike Lee. No, Ambassador, Black Americans. You know, Pan-Africanism is a nice thing now. I mean, some people still pushing that. I don't know the data, if you will, but there have been people in the last, I would say, 15 to 20 years that have, you know,
And watch, I'm gonna have to do
left
without this
USA
dude in my way,
to
because that's
go
what really
to
messing me
different
up.
countries in Africa.
The
and
dude
they
I
get
get
full
to help me is really
citizenship.
messing me up.
I see a lot of videos on YouTube, people trying to return home. Is it propaganda? I don't know. Someone sent me a link here, Pastor. Can you send me a hyperlink? What is this? Hold on. Thank you, thank you. Well, listen, this is a news story that we're talking about, okay? Hey, Dana, I got your email. I may play that later. Okay? Hey, Vera, good to hear from you again. Okay. I'll get back to you. Just give me some time. I want to focus on what we're doing right here. Thank you so much. And guys, you're welcome to call in with regards to, again, Spike Lee becoming an ambassador, he and his wife, to a country, Africa. Hot Sunday. Let me see if I can get your donation on the screen before I take another call. I don't have to come back. Yes. Area code 561. Are you there? Good evening, 561. Talking about a few topics.
Yo, Star, can you hear me good?
Hey, who's this?
Hello? This is Jake the Great. What's happening?
Hey. Oh, it's
Yeah, I wanted to touch on the truck driver speaking English. I think it's a great...
Should that be my main topic? I mean, nobody seems to care about Spike Lee.
Well, I didn't really catch on the Spike Lee. You know, I just be catching up on your show, like, when I lay down and
I appreciate you.
I just keep time.
Come on.
But, yeah, they gotta speak English, and I know the other dude is trying to say he doesn't blend the Mexicans, but they're the number one problem because when you put into these lineages, because I used to drive over the road for like 2 or 3 years,
Okay.
they're the ones that run the distribution stuff. So the other Mexican drivers, you can see how they walk in with an arrogance because they know they're going to get in front of you. They're going to walk into that warehouse. You could have been there, checked them before them. They're going to walk in, and you're like, you go da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Next thing you know, their truck is going to be pulling in, getting unloaded. You're like, what happened? I've been here all these times. Yeah. They're going to make something. They're always going to get burn bills. And not only that, in Florida, if you're not Cuban or Spanish, you might as well not even buy a dump truck because you're not going to get no jobs. Because every time they're going to schedule out the job, they're going to find out you're a nigga or whatever, you're not going to work. They got like a monopoly on it. So it's only right.
Let me ask you this, because again, I have very little knowledge.
How he get samurai? I want some fucking
I
samurai.
was once fascinated by it. I've had associates over the years, maybe 1 or 2 friends that were quote unquote truckers, but I just haven't kept up. I would assume, imagine that it also has to do with the people that control the jobs, you know, the dispatchers. Is there a different name for them now? Are there a certain amount of females, you know, that are behind allocating the work? I'm just, you know, just asking.
Man, what's the main problem going on with the truck driver? It's the dispatcher. See, there is a lot of black people, a lot of black males that have gone into trucking, like myself, like when you get out of prison, that was like the gateway. But what's going on is the pay ain't there no more. Like, I don't know what the other guy was complaining.
But hang on a second. I want to be clear on this because, again, I may be just talking from a small, part of experience. I knew girls. They were dispatchers, and they were not quote unquote, black. And they worked at these trucking facilities, and whether it was the docks, and they allocated the work. And I noticed that they were, showing preferential treatment. Am I wrong?
I wouldn't really go that route. What's happening is like these big corporations, they allocate the jobs overseas anyways. And shout out to a lot of the black female drivers.
Sir, we don't do no shout outs. Slow that dumb shit down.
Well, you know what I mean. Yeah. Well, I feel you, my bad. But the black women, they is out there driving trucks also, so you know what I'm saying? They're doing their thing, but
I'm not talking about the drivers. So maybe what I'm saying is just old thinking, but I would assume, just from the outside looking in, that things have gotten so far out of hand, like one of the other callers said, to the point where, the Trump administration had to crack down because Obama loosened things up. And, Obama, his administration was also behind the whole global economy nonsense. Anyway, go ahead and land your plane.
I feel that's low-hanging fruit, man. It's the greedy corporations running the stuff. Trump is just trying to put a hold on it. And to be honest with you, trucking is kind of dead because it's still short haul that they want to take out, like California to Arizona, that Washington to Denver. They want to take out those short haul distance where there's not a lot of traffic and eliminate that. So that's the they don't care about
Yeah,
it.
that's it. I ain't doing this.
I went to California and had a whole truck being unloaded by AI before.